to the show. I am your host, Suzanne Monk, host of the original all-live Periscope cast, all about Donald Trump, Trump Talk US. As always, welcome everyone to the show. Trump supporters, trolls, haters, hi everybody. Let's just get started on the news. Oh, that's rough. I know this has been a very rough week as far as violence. We all noticed it as soon as we had this terrorist attack, several terrorist attacks in New York, New Jersey, Minnesota. Then we get this race riot situation going on, and now even more violence going on. So it's been a rough week, and the election moves on. What's funny is the news spends a lot of time still talking about the election, even though all these crazy things are happening. So what there's been a lot of time talking about recently is Ted Cruz's endorsement of Donald Trump. So that's the big news of the day. Everyone's talking about it. Everyone's all excited. Ted Cruz has come around and says that he will vote for Donald Trump. Thanks, Ted. So late in the game. But we appreciate that. I think that comes along around the time that the RNC said they wouldn't give him any money if he didn't endorse. So, what are you going to do? Or at least he didn't, support the party and support Donald Trump. So, and yeah, it's obviously, he did a 6-long, it's so wordy, you guys. You should, if you really are, if you just can't get to sleep and you want something that will help you go to sleep and just be tired and exhausted and just lay down and just want to fall asleep, read Ted Cruz's 6 points on why he now endorses Donald Trump. So wordy. This is why we didn't pick you, Ted. You blather too much. And the line. So, yes. Yeah, there's been a lot of great tweets. No, I don't think he could get... I'm sure he'll do interviews tomorrow. But it was a long written statement. Sorry. It was a little rough. Tea Party also has endorsed Donald Trump. Key members of the Tea Party have come out and decided they are now supporting the candidacy of Donald Trump. So the right continues to consolidate, as well as 109 actually. But thank you. As well as bringing in more and more of the independents. Donald Trump doing great with independents in all of the polls. Even the polls Hillary seems to lead in. Donald Trump doing very well with the independent voter, which, as we know, is going to be a huge deciding factor. So, yeah, well, let's talk about the debate, because that's going to be our first opportunity to kick butt and take names on Monday night's debate. Big night. Big night. The debate rules are being set. There will be no bathroom breaks. There will be no stools. All of this is being decided. Apparently, Mark Cuban is rumored to be at the debate, sitting in the front row to allegedly troll, make Donald Trump nervous. I actually think this is my... it's laughable, because they actually think that's going to make Donald Trump more focused, because I know me, I do stand-up comedy, I do stage work all the time, I speak in front of people all the time, and if I know somebody that doesn't like me and really is trying to get me is sitting right there in front of me, I'm like 100% more on than I would normally be. I'm like, tight, you got to be super tight then, because your hater's right there. So I feel like that might actually completely backfire and make him actually do better than make him do worse. So I want to thank the Clinton campaign, if in fact Mark Cuban is being positioned there. I want to thank them for yet another reason for making it easier for Trump. I mean, have you seen Hillary's ads? Have you noticed, is it just me? Have you noticed Hillary Clinton's ads seem to kind of support Trump? Like, they make Trump seem strong. I mean, I know that she's trying to make him seem rash and aggressive, but they actually make him seem strong, and they make her seem like do nothing and weak. And so I mean, I just want to keep thanking the Hillary campaign for really promoting Trump. The two friends thing, let's talk about that. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Hillary Clinton goes on Between the Two Friends with Zach Galifianakis, right? And he does this interview with her. It's brutal. Now, I know she's doing that because she wants to connect with the millennial voter, but she literally looks like, when you were kids and you'd make like your grandma do stupid stuff because you could laugh at her and it was kind of funny. And then she'd like do it dorky and you're like, no, grandma, you're doing it totally wrong. It was exactly like that. It felt a little bit like Hillary Clinton was kind of awkwardly playing along and Zach was not nice. And at the end, you got to watch the whole thing. I know it gets a little annoying at the beginning and Zach's jokes are, a little rough against Trump. That's fine. You just have a sense of humor, move on. You get to the end and he interrupts the video to do a commercial for Trump. Oh my God, it's so funny. I love it. Definitely watch it. If you haven't seen it, find it. It's everywhere. Everybody has it. It's hilarious. And I don't think it's going to... This is why I don't think it's going to help her, because you know where I've seen it? All my Trump people are sharing it. All of the Trump people are the ones who are like, oh my God, this is so funny. So is that helping her? It's making Trump people laugh more at her. I don't think this campaign is going very well for her. It's a little bit ridiculous. Let's talk about this deplorables issue, you guys. As we all know, Facebook has been trying to shut people off and block them for having the name, putting the word deplorable in their name. Similar situation. Hillary she says something she thinks is going to help her. Totally backfires. Totally has united everybody around. Everyone's taken the moniker of deplorables. T-shirts are everywhere. Banners are everywhere. Everywhere. Now Facebook is trying to get everybody to change their name back to their real name. People are fighting this. Okay, there are people who are fighting this and are using the same argument that many drag queens use, that they can use their stage names because that's the name they identify with, as an argument to maintain their name. So look up, there's a site called Deplorables Against Facebook Nazis or something. I'll post it on the page. And there's some interesting information and some people there who are fighting it. So if you want to change your name back, whatever. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just letting you know people are fighting it. That's how committed people are. So people are very, very, very excited about that. Now, I wanted to talk a little bit before we do question and answer. Some things that recently Trump has come out on the internet issue. I know we are dealing right now with the Obama administration wants to turn relative internet control over to an international body, governing body. Thank you. And that's not good, you guys. It's gonna. I feel that it's going to go very poorly. Donald Trump has come out opposed to that. I think that's one of the things that Ted Cruz specifically pointed out that he's with Donald Trump on. So yay, they agree on the internet. Now the media is hilarious, trying to say Donald Trump doesn't know anything about the internet, except they've tested his internet operation, and it's actually more effective than many Fortune 500 companies. So no, he's got a great. He's the internet's his thing. Absolutely, internet is his thing, and so that's a very recent issue, and I'm sure he's going to be talking even more about that as we move on. What's Trump doing while we're getting ready for debates? Rally, rally, rally. And I'm going to give you the rally schedule afterwards. It's rally, rally, rally all the time, even after that. He is hitting it hard. So, and I think what we're going to see, I'm just going to give you a few predictions in the debates, other than I think Hillary Clinton might actually freak out and have a meltdown. We're going to start seeing some real differences. There are real differences between these candidates. Differences on energy. Hillary wants to shut down coal and shut down natural gas. Trump wants to expand American energy independence. Hillary Clinton wants to stick her head in the sand about terror. Donald Trump wants to actually deal with the terror situation. Hillary Clinton wants less school choice, more federal control. Just read her It Takes a Village whole thing. That's all. She's entirely about federal control of the children, you guys. So bad. Trump wants parents and local schools to have control over school choices, particularly parents. So different. So different. Completely different on the border. Hillary wants open borders. Trump wants a secure border. And recently today, Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton came out, or maybe yesterday, I don't know when she came out with it, but it was a horrible idea. I was probably still shocked from when I heard it. She wants to raise the estate tax to 65%. Many people call that the death tax because it's the tax that they take from people who have worked hard all their lives and want to legitimately pass on what they have earned and own to their children, which has already been taxed. And she wants the government to take 65% on all, and the taxes have already been paid. It's income. Taxes are already been paid on income. It's taxation. I oppose any estate tax whatsoever. I oppose any death tax. You should not tax the dead. It is opposed to the basic principles of our country, in which the individual man is allowed to work hard and earn what he keeps. It's collectivist. Hillary Clinton is the most communist candidate we've had. I'm just going to say it. I'm laying it out. Yeah, it kills all ranching, all small business. Any business that has a lot of assets. It doesn't matter that the farm is worth $10 million because that's the acres and the equipment and all these things. You still got to sell it because you got to pay the taxes. So it kills small business again and again and again. And it's just, why would you take something that someone has worked very hard for and wanted to pass on to their children? It's anti-human. You have children and you want to pass on to them. That's what we do. That's life. Now, so there are going to be real differences in the debate. Absolute real differences. Tomorrow, you guys, is a day of action. So if you have time to volunteer, they're doing door knocking. You can use the Trump Talk app. They didn't name it after me, but it's a good name. That's what do you want from me? It's a good name, right? You can use the Trump Talk app to help make calls for Donald Trump. There's a bunch of ways that you can get involved helping Donald Trump tomorrow, big action day. So at the very least, tweet. At the very least, get involved with that. Let's do rallies, and then I have a whole new segment. We'll do rallies. I got question and answer. I've got a whole new segment.